After a poor week 9, I had to regroup during week 10, but I am back with some week 11 edges via the Rithmm app and my model on the Rithmm app. I'm Eric Pauly, very proud Rithmm partner, and I have some edges to share for you on some game line plays that I found using my model on the Rithmm AI app. Let's dive right in. If you are not familiar with how Rithmm works, essentially it is an app that is based around an AI model that you can then create your own models within the app. They have different statistics in the app already uploaded that you can then create factors from. Then you can add those factors into a model of your choice. You then can control how much each factor is prevalent in your model. And then boom, the AI with Rithmm does the rest of the work for you. You can create multiple models. You can track the edges you find using your Rithmm AI model. You can also look at player props as well in the NFL, as well as other sports like college football. It's an absolutely amazing tool. Recommend you checking it out. I'm currently up this season with my AI model, and now I have 3 more edges. Let's dive in. We're going to start with arguably the biggest game of the week, the Buffalo Bills hosting the Kansas City Chiefs in an absolutely massive battle for the AFC playoff picture, as well as also the MVP race. And if it wasn't obvious enough, I did this earlier this season, and anytime it is the situation, I'm in. Give me Patrick Mahomes as an underdog on the money line. I'll gladly take the 2.5 points as well. Not only is that as simple as taking the best quarterback in the National Football League, my Rithmm AI model actually has the Buffalo Bills as underdogs in this game. My personal numbers have it closer to the market, but again, considering the fact that Patrick Mahomes is 12-3 straight up and 13 1-1 against the spread as an underdog in his NFL career, I don't want to think too much more into this one. Buffalo also dealing with some injuries, and you can use the Rithmm AI app to showcase some of the injury news as well. That's one of the amazing features of the app. You can also line shop on the app to make sure you get the best number available, especially important when you're dealing with numbers against the spread as well as the money line. So give me Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs on the money line and plus 2.5 as 2 edges my model found. Let's go into the next game. Now, this one isn't must watch TV by any means, considering there's a lot of good 1 o'clock games this week. But give me the Las Vegas Raiders plus 7.5 against the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Now, Miami is coming off an absolutely great Monday Night Football win in Los Angeles. But you also have to consider the fact that they are now flying back to Miami. That's tough travel, as well as on a short week, while the Raiders are coming off of a bye week and now some time to prepare for this Miami offense. Now, Las Vegas has been anything but good so far this season. Obviously, with Gardner Minshew under center, you can't expect much, and Aiden O'Connell as the backup. But this is a spot where I feel like there's an overreaction from the market, making Miami 7.5 point favorites. And my Rithmm AI model agrees, making this game closer to just Las Vegas plus 5. And my numbers agree, making closer to Las Vegas plus 6. 7 is a key number in football, of course, with 7 being the normal score of a touchdown plus an extra point. And the fact that we are getting 7.5 makes this even more valuable edge via my Rithmm AI model. Again, you can line shop on the app to make sure you find the best 7.5s. And not all 7.5s are made equally. For example, 7.5 minus 130 is not a better line than plus 7 minus 110. The Rithmm AI allows you to line shop on the app so you can make sure that you are getting the best number with the dig included, which is very important. So then again, considering my numbers, my Rithmm AI model's edge on this play, looking at Las Vegas plus 7.5 as my next play, let's get into the final one. Last but absolutely not least, we're going to Sunday Night Football where Justin Herbert and the Chargers host the Cincinnati Bengals in prime time. Now, this is a very interesting one. We have said this for a number of games this season, but it is an absolute must win for the Cincinnati Bengals. What their offense has been doing this year has been incredible, yet they're 4-5 and staring into the playoff picture and are not actually in it. Now, on the other hand, the Chargers, they look like a very well rounded team. They have an identity, which makes it hard for them to be beaten as they know how they want to play the game. And Justin Herbert, since, healing a little bit, he got banged up to start the season, has looked incredible. But this Chargers team has really not faced a better level of competition. And whenever they do, they have not played well and they have actually lost some of the games against some of the better teams that I have higher power rated than them, as well as my Rithmm AI model having the Bengals as a favorite here. And my numbers also make this game closer to just a PK as well. So at plus money on the money line, there is value in the Cincinnati Bengals. So I expect Joe Burrow to go on the road, keep this Bengals season alive, and get a W in Los Angeles. That is my fourth and final play of the week. That'll wrap it up, but make sure you check out the Rithmm AI app. If you have trouble quantifying certain things, don't worry. The app does that for you. You're able to customize your model the way you like it, and then the model itself will do the heavy lifting for you in terms of the quantification of some of these numbers, which is not easy to do, but Rithmm makes it so easy to use. Make sure to check out the Rithmm AI app. I cannot stress enough how helpful it is for any better in the space in the National Football League. Quick and final recap of the edges found by my Rithmm AI model. We have Kansas City plus 2.5, Kansas City money line, Las Vegas plus 7.5, and the Cincinnati Bengals on the money line. These edges found using my own model, which of course I named NFL as it's my NFL model. I'm Eric Pauly. Catch you guys for week 12.